I'm going to be talking about the history of chocolate and how it spread around the world. Everyone loves a good chocolate bar, and what better way than to learn where it came from? The History of Chocolate and How It Spread Around the World by Sammy. Origin of chocolate, and those are my 2 points. Chocolate originated in ancient Mesoamerica, known as Mexico today. Chocolate has a 4,000-year history. The first cacao plants were found. The Olmec, one of the earliest civilizations in Latin America, were the first to turn cacao plant into chocolate. So it all started in Latin America. They drank their chocolate during rituals and used it as a medicine. Centuries later, the Mayans praised their chocolate. They turned Mayan chocolate into a revered brew made of roasted and ground cacao seeds mixed with chilies, water, and cornmeal. Then came the 15th century. The Aztecs used cocoa beans as currency. They drank it as a refreshing beverage. Chocolate spreads to Spain. There is not an exact date when chocolate reached Spain. No one knows. They spread word around that Hernan Cortez brought chocolate to his homeland in 1528. Cortez was believed to have discovered chocolate during an expedition to the Americas. While he was searching for gold and riches, he found a cup of cocoa given to him by the Aztec emperor. When he went back to Spain, he introduced cocoa seeds to the Spanish. It was still served as a drink, but Spanish chocolate was mixed with sugar and honey to sweeten the bitter taste of it. Chocolate turned into popularity around the rich and wealthy. Even Catholic monks loved chocolate and drank it for their religious practices. Chocolate gets to Europe. The Spanish ended up keeping chocolate quiet for a really long time. It was almost a century before it reached France and then finally in Europe. In 1615, French King Louis IV married Anne of Austria, daughter of Spanish King Philip III. While celebrating the union, she brought samples of chocolate to the royal courts of France. Britain soon followed France in their steps. Chocolate soon appeared in Britain at special chocolate houses. As it spread through Europe, many nations set up their own cacao plantations in countries along the equator. Chocolate around the world. Chocolate continued to get even more popular among European aristocracy. The royals and the upper classes consumed chocolate for its health benefits as well as its decadence. Chocolate being produced by hand was a slow and long process, but with the Industrial Revolution around the corner, everything was changing. In 1828, the invention of the chocolate press revolutionized chocolate making. This device squeezed cocoa butter from roasted cacao beans, making it into a cocoa powder. They started mixing the powder with liquids and poured it into a mold, making it into a solid edible bar of chocolate. Chocolate was created everywhere, and now it was made into a candy. Conclusion of chocolate. In conclusion, that is exactly how chocolate was made. It was originated in Mesoamerica, so all in Latin America. It then reached Spain, and became quite popular in Spain. Then it got to France, Europe, and then Britain, and then Italy and Japan and all of those other countries. They finally started getting everywhere around the world, and it became an incredibly popular candy. That is all I gathered on the history of chocolate, and I hope you have enjoyed listening as much as I enjoyed researching about it. My 3 sources. The first source is from magnumicecream.com. The second source is from getours.com. And the third source is from history.com. I wanted to give a little bit of information from the first source, Magnum Ice Cream. Well, no, the second source from getours.com. There is a paragraph in here. The cultural integration of chocolate. Chocolate's integration into various cultures has led to unique local adaptations and traditions. This also extends to how chocolate is marketed and consumed. In many countries, chocolate is not just a treat, but is now an integral part of cultural rituals and celebrations. For instance, in the United States, chocolate plays a central role in holidays such as Halloween, Easter, and Valentine's Day, where it is given as gifts and used in various festive activities. While in Japan, chocolate is also given as a gift during Valentine's Day, but with unique flavors such as matcha and yuzu, reflecting local tastes. I just thought that was a good paragraph of information of how it originates in different holidays, and that's also pretty cool. But that's all. Thank you.